Who went through the 30 years of journals?
I went through
When you say 30 years, I mean, how much?
How many journals is that? I mean, sometimes it would be one journal that would cover a year and a half or 2 years and didn't have a lot in it. Then he would go through a period where he would write a lot. So it was all over the place, a lot of half-finished journals. The most fun was reading the journals from 78 till about 83, because it was when he was figuring out how to do stand-up, and he would write about his sets and you know, who he saw at the Comedy Store. So you really got a sense of what comedy was like in LA in the late 70s. And it was fun to read Garry writing when he wasn't funny and he was really struggling to figure out, you know, how do you deal with a heckler? And he would write about it, like, how do you deal with a heckler? I think the key is to, you know, not let them take over the show and include them in what you're trying to say. And he was, you know, working through his personal rules of comedy in his journal. A lot of his journals also, you know, about how to, you know, be yourself. It always came back to, how can I be more Garry? And he wrote a lot about stage fright in the early years of the journals, that he thought the way to not be afraid on stage was to realize that his goal is to be Garry. And even when he's nervous, he still is Garry, so why be nervous? Because he's achieved his goal. And there was a lot of, you know, Buddhist inspires comedy thought like that.